key importance is the distance when it comes to the gun. And that's, there's medium distance, there's distance where you reach out your hand and touch the gun, then when you can't touch it. Now if the gun is in his pocket, with your left hand, you put your hand over the gun. You grab a hold of the pants and the belt to keep him from pulling the gun out. You slap it down from up above your hand over the gun, and you grab the belt to hold the gun in place. This way you can't take the gun out. You could do it with your right hand as well. Left hand, and this is with the right hand. After you've clenched the pants cloth, use your right hand to pull his elbow forward over your left arm. Bring your right knee up to his chest and take your left hand over and grab his hair and twist him around. The right hand, grab the wrist. You pull him in with your left hand, and with your right hand, reach underneath and grab his hand and snap it out of his hand. And grab his pinky to lose control of the gun. Now the guy's got the gun in the back of his pants, behind the belt. There's distance. There's in between is a certain distance. Okay, then again I have to control his arms. I see when he's turning to the side. A leap-like motion where I kick on his kneecap, pull him down, and then I get the gun from behind his belt by trapping his other arm. You can slap him on the forehead, smash his hand, grab both arms, put the knees over his head. Now, twisting the gun with the left hand. Now the gun's in the front of his pocket. He's getting to pull it out. You push with your right hand to push the elbow forward, his elbow. The knee, you push it into the back of his thigh. And use a foot to drop him down. He falls. He's reaching for his gun. Puts his right hand, both hands, left hand's on the shoulder, right hand's on the elbow, push forward. Use the right knee to hit him in a weak point at the upper part of his thigh, connecting with the buttocks with the knee. He's reaching for his gun. Left hand on his shoulder, right arm on his elbow, pushing it forward. Hit it on the soft spot with your right knee, behind his thigh. And then use the side of your foot to kick his heel, to trip him up. You bring him down. with your right hand holding on to his gun hand on a weak point on his arm, the forearm, so he doesn't hit you. You elbow in his face. You could twist your knee, lock his arm, blocking his leg from reaching up. Put pressure on his chest so he's tightened up. Twist him over so he's face down with the left hand grabbing his wrist. Use the right arm to fulcrum. Chop at the elbow. Get both arms behind his back. He's face down. You can easily control him. Here's shown quickly. Twisting your arm behind back, you pull his hair up. Gun in contact with your body. Number of ways of knocking the gun out in this situation. Basic one. Left hand. L shape with your fingers. Twisting it around. Squeeze on the finger to prevent him from pulling the trigger. Pressing on the joint of the index finger. Press the fingernail against the trigger guard to cause pain. After it's easier to remove the gun. Even if he is able to pull the trigger, the gun is pointing away from you. You twist it around with your right hand onto his finger. You get control of the gun. He drops to the floor. The gun is against you. You twist it. Right twisted it onto the finger. Twisting it onto the finger. Get the gun. You can pull it out. Same with the right hand. Grab it in such a way that thumb is pressing against the trigger guard and you pull it out while holding onto his wrist with your left hand. Twist your body to the side, grab it with your left hand, again facing him, slam it down with your left hand, with the right hand. Do it quickly and strongly, pain will be inflicted. You're going to work with left hand or with the right hand. Just twist it around in a circle and use your left hand to push his forehead down to the ground. And you got the gun in your left hand. You control it right there. You can use your own finger to fire. That's a quicker way of doing it. And he has the gun. Or if you just want to control him. Now it's a revolver. It's got a hammer. You put your thumb blocking the hammer. In between the hammer, you lift it up and you control his arm. And you just turn the gun upwards, grab the gun, and just pull it out. Put your thumb or finger, index finger, blocking the hammer. And with an automatic gun, you turn to the side, facing him, then you turn to the side, twist to the side. Put your body close to his hand. Right hand holds the gun against your stomach. Left hand gets the weak point, switches it up, the elbow and pressure point, and releases the gun. Twist to the side simultaneously. The right hand goes in one way. The left hand sweeps the elbow upwards. Excuse the cough. Because the pain is inflicted, the fingers of the opponent automatically open up, and then it's easy to remove the gun. Again, move off to the side, give it a twist, and you have the gun. You push him off, a significant distance between you and the opponent. Then you have the gun. This is from the other side. Extract the gun, hit him on the head with it, he's on the ground. Same motion. In real speed, real time. Left hand has his elbow, right hand knocks the gun out right away. On the ground, got the gun. Left hand pushes a pressure point in the upper forearm. Push the nerve point. And hit the wrist with the right hand in the web of your thumb and index finger. Twist it around and twisted it. Just going to get the gun out. Pressure points for disarming. He's lying on the ground. Left hand has the gun, holding the gun. You're on one knee. Your right knee. Right hand's got his wrist. Or hit it against a hard surface a couple of times to loosen his grip on the gun. Or hit the hand up against your knee. Or the back of the wrist with your fist. Easiest way to knock the gun out. He's being held down, just have to remove the gun. You go for the pinky with the left thumb. Press down on his fingernail. With the thumb. And the pain, he loosens the grip. You press down with the thumb on the pinky fingernail, and it's easy to remove the gun. You just open it in a clockwise position with the gun. Clockwise twist. Or use your knuckle. Tap the knuckle on the pinky. Again, this way you can pull the pinky and thumb at the same time and wrench the gun out. So the pinky and thumb, separate them, and you get the gun. Opposite ways, you open them opposite ways and you get the gun out. And manipulate with the pinky. Yeah, control them still with the pinky. Here's from the other side, overhead. Just pressing on the two pressure points with both thumbs. Hand is opened up. Pressing on the pinky, demonstration. Stretch the finger and thumb out. Opposite directions, gun opens up. Get the knuckle on the pinky. Or you can use a pressure point on the wrist with both thumbs. Two thumbs up behind the hand. Or at the wrist, there's a weak point on the sides, right at the base of the thumb. And the base of the wrist on the other side. And releases the gun. The hand is reopened up. Side to side, up and down. Movement. That's what he's showing. Before the person fires, move the gun around a bit. If he's holding the gun tightly, push it counterclockwise while securing it with the left hand. Now he's pointing it at your belly. You twist to the side. Use your left hand and hit just under the connection of where the wrist is. And hold it, secure it, so it bends his wrist, pressing the gun against your chest, flat. Use your left hand, your right hand, to remove it. Gun's facing, you turn to the side. This is from the other view. You hit him with the butt of the gun, the bullet end of the gun, twisting it, hitting him in the chin, nose, neck, hitting from the side with the top part of the gun. Now he's behind you with the gun. Point it on your back. Point at your back. Relax. Squat down a little bit. Twist to the side. And use your right hand to slap his arm. And link and lock his arm, gun arm. Twisting it. And bring him to the ground. Put your chest on him. You can see his wrist is bent. Hit to the back of the hand. Now again, you twist. Twist around. Lock his arm, pull him down. From the other side. You can see the same motion. controlling my knee against his ribs onto his chest. He tries to kick up, he can't. Now again, gun at your back, you twist, you grab, you can punch him as you twist around with your left hand grabbing the gun. Strike him with your fist, strike down on his elbow connection, chop him at the neck while holding the gun still with the left hand. Push his head down to the ground. Remove the gun. You're not going to shoot him, just hit him with the gun. Strike him as you twist. Grab the gun, fist to the rib, or hit to the solar plexus. Chop down at the elbow while grabbing still with the left gun. Hit him on the side of the neck. Sorry, cough. You grab his hair. You can pull him down to the ground. Here's from the other view how you lock his gun with your right arm, and with your left hand there's a weak point in the back of his neck, pressure point. Or right hand, grab the hair. Use your foot as well to give him a kick. So right hand, give him a kick to bring him down. Gun is removed. And then the leg of the opponent, you can use the gun tip and hit his leg if he tries to kick with it. Work with the tip of the barrel. And your hand has to be loose to cause pain when you snap. Gun behind you. Gun at your back. You can smack backward with the arm, the elbow, and snap the gun out of his hand. And hit with the elbow right on his back of his hand at the pressure point of the fist. These 2 points. You hit those 2 pressure points, it makes the gun fly right out of the hand. So you're moving, you hit right there. Like that. Get loose. Get loose. So you get more speed. Your body has to move in a wave-like motion. Not just the force of your hand. You're assisting with the body in a whip-like motion. Then you bring him down, smack him back the leg. Here's the other view. Same thing from the other side. Hang your body. You chop at the elbow if it's still in his hand. At the weak point, right here. Chop right at the forearm. Here he is slowly. Smack him up the nose. And grab the gun. When you grab it with your left hand. Do it again. Smack at the forearm. Slash his face. Pull the gun out with the hand. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again. Twist to the side. Or the other side. Here you can lock the gun. Push the elbow up. Bring him down. Get the gun out. And he's on the ground. Twist around. Hit him on the chin. Hit him on the forearm. You can hit in the face with the forearm. Hit him in the groin. Elbow in the face. Grab his hair. Pull him down. Twist him down. Get the gun out. Hit him with the butt end of the gun. twist it around. Use the gun to flick pain. For example, if they're lying down, he starts to reach for you, the gun, in your hand now. He's got your wrist. He's grabbed you. Hit him with the barrel of the gun. Use your knee as a fulcrum against his elbow when he's trying to reach for you. And you hit him with the barrel of the gun. Around the wrist, on the back of the hand, at the weak points on the side of the wrist. Using the handle. Now he's got the gun against your chest, your stomach. You twist around, you smack him with the gun, barrel, and the butt of the gun. Turn to your side, twist it around, in the chin, chest, butt of the gun, barrel of the gun, hitting him multiple ways. When you're feeling confident, not afraid, use the left elbow up, push the gun away, right hand grabs the gun, smack it, chop it, and get the gun out, and release. Now on the stomach. Use both of your hands and your body. One hand. Or work with just your body itself. Here's what you do. When the gun is at your stomach, right hand under the gun butt, and left hand pushes the barrel down. Push the barrel straight down and pull the gun out. So again, pushes it down and out of his hand in a circular motion. Chop him under the arm, groin, all weak points. Here you're doing it fast. That's quickly in real time. When you can't use any hands, use your chest to push the gun away from his hand. You squat down and use your chest and your chin, and you, with your chin over the gun, you pull it out of his hand. Now again, on his stomach, you push down, you bend over this time. Chest down. If it fires, it goes between your legs. If it fires, then you squeeze yourself back up again so you can't hold on to the gun. Pushing forward, using the chin, pulling the gun out, using your shoulder, and get the gun out of his hand. And you've removed the gun. Now from the other side, watch it again. Bring your body on top as you bend forward. Then you push your buttocks up. When you bring your behind towards him, your chest is still in contact with the barrel. You take steps forward. Actually, you can strike with either shoulder, slap, and foot. Kicking his hand. Cough. Once again. Chin the chest up. Move it forward. Strike with either shoulder, whichever is easier for you. Strike with the left, going downwards or right, and using it onto your knee. Gun at a distance within your reach. Gun's distance, you hit it with your left hand on the back of his hand at the 2 points. You can smash it with a side punch or around the wrist line. With a whip-like motion, hit the wrist. Or just below at the thumb, there's a weak point, the base, wrist joint. Or on the other side, the wrist joint. You smack both hands in opposite directions, slapping, just at the knuckles area. Motion has to be a twisting snap. Bear in mind, this is what you should do when if you can reach the gun, slap it out of his hand. His eyes follow where the gun going, and you take down the opponent, smack him in the face. Again, real quick, using the leg, grip, knock the gun out. Pull him down, squat down a little bit, step to the side, bring the opponent down. Easy works it. Again, hit him right in the knuckles, slapping like this, side punch, chop with the left hand, and slap and bring him down. Open hands, hitting both sides. At this point you have the gun, and now you control the opponent. Again, there's another variant. Is step on the side, kick him in the back behind the leg, his leg, with your foot. You can hit him while he's holding it with 2 hands, with both hands. And wait, loosen the grip of the gun with one hand and grab it with the other. Again. Step softly to the side, twist the gun down with the left hand. Strike on the knuckles where the fingers are. And you can remove the gun right after. Right at where the knuckles are. A rolling motion down. Has to have a rolling motion done on his knuckles accurately. And he'll lose the gun. He'll let go of the gun. Other side. You push the gun back towards him and down. The barrel goes towards him and down. Squat down just a little bit. Again from the other side. Go to the side. Grab with both hands the gun. Push down so the gun's pointing to the ceiling and then towards him, and twist it around. And you get it out of his hand with the right hand. And remove the gun. Again. From the other side. You squat down. Pull down so barrel's pointing ceiling. Press downwards. He's on the floor and push the barrel towards him. And twist around and twist him around. So he's on his back. Lock the finger using the trigger guard and release the gun. And the gun is yours. Again. push down, barrel to the ceiling, press downwards. You can use your knee up, kick him in the neck, kick him on the side, and gun is in your hands again. This is how it looks when it's sped up, using the knee to the face. Again. You can also knock the gun out with the palm of your hand, hitting that spot on the back of the hand. Use the knee and drop him to the ground. Got the gun. Use the barrel of the gun to hit him at knee, thigh. Here's slow motion. And here's the weak point to shoot. The thumb touches just below the pinky. You smack it again. Hands are no higher than the barrel of the gun. If I want to make this work quick, I twist again and smack the gun out and trip him on the side. Control the situation, have the gun. Again, other side. Kick him in the groin. Move the gun, kick him in the groin. Again, other side. You can actually reach the gun. Right hand, twist it up towards the ceiling, towards him. You rip it out of his hand. Again, step to the side. Grab from over the top of the gun. Twist to the side and pull the gun out. Again, twist it out, pull it out of his hand. Twist the gun so it's facing the ceiling in a ripping motion in a loop direction. Again with the other side, other hand. Same thing, twisting it up to the ceiling, pulling it out of his hand. And kick between the legs with your shin. Close up. Grabbing more with the fingers. Twisting it up to the ceiling. Using his fingers, your fingers. And you snatch it out to the side, out of his hand. Again. Step to the side. Pull the gun towards the ceiling and out. Rip it out. Again. Similar, do it from the other side with the other hand. Holding it very tightly, if he's holding tightly. Use your hand, twist it to the side so the barrel's pointing the side. And do like a circle, grab from the bottom, pull the gun out. Again. From the top to the side, pull it out. Again. You can do it from the bottom, similarly. Have to pull the opponent a little bit towards you. After that, it's much easier to rip it from his hand. Pulling him towards you. And pulling him towards you, then to the side. You pull it to the side and pull him in, and then push the gun to the side again. Assist with the other hand. And pull it out. Hit him with the barrel and the butt gun. Again, another variation. Right hand. Slap the gun out of his hand with the left hand over the top at the point of pain origin spot. You slap again. Step to the side. Step to the body just a bit. Strike comes over the top and use the barrel and the butt to hit his face. Slap it out of his hand. And with the gun butt, hitting with the barrel when he's reaching for it. Grab it out of his hand, use the foot in between the leg on the ground. Again, off to the side, chop at the wrist, secure the gun with the left hand, chop down, grab it from the top, chop down, release the gun, hit him with the butt of the gun. Again, chop down, hit him on the side, clavicle, collarbone, hit him with the collarbone. Chop down, behind his leg, grab his arm with your left arm, the gun behind his back. Step on the opponent's, when he's kneeling, step on the opponent's back leg. And use your foot to push down on his arm when he's on his face, on the ground. Do it again, chop it out, smack him behind the leg, on the shoulder, hitting at different parts of his body. Chop down, hit him behind the leg, on the ground, foot on his chest, or on his knee. Now revolver facing you, twist it around, and he's still holding the gun strongly even though you twist it. In this case, you strike his hand with the other hand and then he releases the gun. Smash it on his knuckles. Again, other side, twist it. He's still holding onto the gun. Use the other hand to slap it right on the back of the hand so the wrist bends really rapidly to cause pain at the wrist. Other side. Grab the gun, push the gun barrel towards him, and slap the back of the hand so it hurts the wrist. Whip-like strike. Again. Twist the barrel against him. In the crouch, you push him down. Get him on the ground. Again. This is slowly. Twist the barrel towards him. Slap the back of the hand, the wrist bends. Get the gun out. And you can grab hold of his fingers at this point. Twist them around to the other side. Control his arm to the ground. Sweep his elbow up. Use the barrel on the neck. Tear at his throat, his chin. Tear under his chin. Leave him on the ground. Hit his leg. Hit his rib. Hit him different areas of the body with the gun. Again, especially with the heavier part, the handle. Twist it over, slap it, bring him down, hit his back of his hand with the butt. Again. Step off to the side. And this leg becomes free to work. And kick the gun out of his hand. You hit at the weak point of his wrist with your foot. The toe kick. Right at the wrist, and his hand should release the gun. This is the spot. You slap him down. You control the situation again. Gun's facing you. You use your left arm slowly. Grab the gun, use the back of your heel to kick the gun out, and you got it with your left hand. Another variation. Step off to the side, twist, kick the gun out. Open up your hand, and grab from the bottom, and same time you kick. That's weak point. There's another area of the forearm. Weak points. Okay, again. Using the heel, kicking it out. Kicking it out with the heel again, twisting the side, kick using the heel, pushing the gun away. Again, step to the side, kick it, and then remove the gun. You're pushing to the side, heel, from the other view. This is the other view. Then use the barrel and butt of the rifle again. Just to the side, use the heel kick, use the butt of the gun. Again. It's turning fairly low at your body. You can hit with your knee as well. Push it to the side, hit with the knee, and push it to the side, get the gun out. Put the opponent on the ground. Again with the knee. Your body has to be relaxed, it's very important. Make a whip-like motion. And use your knee to remove the gun. Again. Knee. Kick in the kneecap with the other foot. Removes the gun. Again. Again, your foot, you kick in that area. Demonstration. Hit to the back of the hand. Hit with the knee to the base of the forearm. Or the inner part of the base of the wrist. As you're twisting the gun away from you. Pointing away. You can kick it right out of his hand. Rip it right out of his hand. Go for the attack the knee. Gun at a distance out of your reach. And now it's a distance where you can't reach the gun. You don't really have the time to step closer to the opponent. Orientate yourself based on the situation you find yourself in. You need to cover yourself with something or with someone, opponent. Here I'm standing a couple of meters away from the gun. Bend your knees in such a way that they're brought together. Squat. You have an arm lock between the legs. Arm grab the gun. So you start twisting your body downwards. This is it slowly. You roll on your back. Don't lift your hands higher than the barrel. In a spiral-like motion, make yourself go downwards. If he's following you with the gun, use your legs to wedge it and kick it out, and use your heel to hit him on the chest. Here's the other view. Kick the gun out. And you pull with both legs and flip them over again. In this case, throw your body at the gun. You're reaching for the gun with your hand. Fall and smack it out of his hand. At this point, you can't reach the gun. So you're laying towards the gun and reaching for it with your left hand. Again, off to the side and smack it. Same you can do with your leg if you can't reach it. And there's funny bone, step off to the side, slap him in the head, put your foot over his knee. When he's on his back, can't reach it, slap, get him on the ground, use your knee, remove the gun, slap his arm with his gun arm against your knee to get it out, grab across his neck. You duck under the gun. In this case, you have to duck under a gun again. You go like you're skiing. Making it as small a target as possible. When you're twisting your body sideways as you're moving. So that the wider part of your body is not facing the gun. Squat down a little. Start moving side to side. So make sure your body's always loose, so you can enable yourself to move like that. Work against the gun. Make sure you're making this motion. Unless you have a need, don't go grabbing for the gun. If you can avoid a situation, try to do that first.